Thank you everyone for being here today for, once again, Berkeley City College 2024 Commencement. My name is Sean Brooks. I'm the Vice President of Business Administrative Services here at BCC, and we couldn't be more excited to be here to welcome these graduates. Now, the first part of our program, we will address BCC's mission. And so I'm going to read our mission statement here, which really goes in line to really portraying our mission, goals, and values here at BCC. So BCC's, or Berkeley City College's, mission is to provide our diverse community with educational opportunities, promote student success, and to transform lives. The college achieves its mission through instruction, student support, and learning resources which enable its students to earn associate degrees and certificates and to attain college competency, careers, transfer, and skills for lifelong success. I would like to congratulate once again our graduates for this important role that you have played throughout your career here at BCC in helping us to fulfill our mission with your hard work and success. Once again, congratulations to all our graduates. At this time, I'd like to introduce our president, Dr. Denise Richardson.
Good morning, everyone. It is my great honor to welcome you to the 2024 graduation for Berkeley City College. That's right, we can do it again, right? We have to start where it all began. To the parents, families, and loved ones of our graduates, we say congratulations, because today would not be possible without your sacrifices, without the support that you have provided your graduate. Your love and encouragement gave them strength when theirs was depleted, and courage when their hope faltered. We honor you today for every prayer you prayed, every word you spoke, and every tear you dried to help them realize today's success. This year has been one of many, many milestones for BCC. We just celebrated our 50th anniversary. That's right, 50 years of transforming lives. And we celebrated our groundbreaking for our new building, which will be open and ready for us spring 2026. But today, we honor 612 graduates. Now, please help me welcome to the podium our esteemed chancellor, one of the hardest working women in education, Dr. Tamil Gilkerson.
Well, good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Let's go, class of 2024. Yes, let's get excited. So thank you so much, Dr. Richardson. Good morning, esteemed trustees, faculty, classified professionals, and administrators, proud parents, partners and loved ones, and most importantly, the extraordinary graduates of the class of 2024. I am honored to be here today celebrating alongside you. Today marks a milestone, a culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and growth. As you sit here adorned in that regalia, your cap and gowns, you symbolize not just the end of a journey, but the beginning of a new adventure. You are stepping into a world that is constantly evolving, where challenges and opportunities are boundless. It's a world that needs your energy, your innovation, and your courage. The education you received here at Berkeley City College is more than a collection of facts and figures. It is a toolkit for building a better future. Remember, success is not measured solely by the accolades you collect or the heights you reach. It is defined by the impact you make, the kindness you show, and the integrity you uphold. It's about being resilient in the face of adversity and daring to dream when the path ahead seems uncertain. Educators know we often learn as much from students as we teach them. And I've learned firsthand the power of resilience, determination, service, and kindness, working alongside and observing leaders like Christian Klichev, the president of the Associated Students of Berkeley City College, valedictorian Derek Carver, and other BCC students as well, including one of our student trustees, Naomi Vasquez. Moreover, I have been profoundly impacted by BCC student leader and one of the Peralta Community College District student trustees, Natasha Masand, whose generosity, creativity, and drive serve as an inspiration for the work we do in this district, advancing social and economic transformation for students and the community. Natasha, I'll just take a point of privilege to say your unwavering commitment to service, but most importantly, your friendship, are gifts I will always cherish, from dancing to when we first met, to planning meetings, to our drives after board meetings. I am better because of you. Your recognition today as the President's Medallion and the Chancellor's Trophy winner is a small testament to your innate beauty and brilliance. My interactions with Naomi, Natasha, Derek, Christian, and many other student leaders remind me of a quote from author and poet Maya Angelou, who once said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Graduates, I hope you will carry this wisdom with you as you navigate the world. Be the person who inspires, who lifts others up, who makes a difference no matter how small. As you venture forward, embrace the unknown with open arms. The most extraordinary stories are written when we step outside ourselves and outside of our comfort zones to dare to explore new horizons. Take risks, fail boldly, and learn constantly. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. Today, we celebrate your achievements, but we also celebrate your potential. You have within you the power to shape the future, the drive to change the world, and to leave an indelible mark where you stand. Believe in your abilities, trust your instincts, and never underestimate the power of your dreams. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world is yours. Go forth and shine. Thank you. Thank you.
And that is why we call her the Chancellor. Thank you, Dr. Gilkerson. Graduates and guests, please join me in welcoming Peralta's Board of Trustees President, the Honorable Paulina Gonzalez Brito.
Good morning, everybody. I am so proud to be here today to celebrate with all of you. And I want to take a moment for us to give a round of applause to the family and friends who are here, who you wouldn't have been able to do this without them. So please join me in giving them a round of applause. Today, we gathered to celebrate not just the culmination of your years of hard work and dedication, but also the remarkable spirit of resilience that has brought each of you to this momentous occasion. Resilience is more than just bouncing back from adversity. It is the courage to face challenges head-on, the strength to keep moving forward in the face of obstacles, and the determination to never give up, no matter how daunting the journey may seem. Each of you sitting here today embodies the essence of resilience. You have overcome countless obstacles, weathered storms, and navigated through the ups and downs of life with fierce determination. Whether it was balancing the demands of work and school, overcoming personal hardships, or pushing through the moments of self-doubt, you have shown incredible resilience in the pursuit of your goals. But resilience is not just about overcoming challenges. It is also about learning and growing from them. It is about embracing failure as an opportunity for growth and using setbacks as stepping stones to success. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, remember that it is not the obstacles that you face that define you, but how you choose to respond to them. Never lose sight of your dreams and aspirations. Hold on to your passions, your convictions, and your values. Let them guide you, inspire you, and drive you forward, even in the face of adversity. And lastly, as you leave here today onto the next phase of your life, remember the importance of giving back to your communities and making a positive impact on the world around you. Whether through your chosen career path, volunteer work, or simply acts of kindness, each of you has the power to make a difference. In closing, congratulations to each and one of you for your remarkable achievements. Thank you.
Thank you for those uplifting words, Board President Gonzalez Brito. As we gather here today to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduates, I am filled with immense pride and admiration. This moment signifies not just the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, but also the beginning of a new chapter filled with endless possibilities. To the graduates, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations. Your journey to this point has been marked by perseverance, resilience, and relentless pursuit of excellence. You have summoned your deepest stores of energy, combined with your highest hopes, and used them to prove that anything is possible. As you stand on the brink of the future, I urge you to embrace your ambition wholeheartedly. Dream big, set audacious goals, and never shy away from pursuing your passions. The world is filled with many opportunities for those who dare to chase their dreams with unwavering determination. But amidst your pursuit of success, I implore you to remain authentic to yourselves. In a world that often demands conformity, dare to be true to who you are. Your uniqueness is your greatest strength, and it is what will set you apart on your journey towards greatness. Remember that success is not measured by the accolades you receive or the positions that you hold, but by the impact you make on the lives of others. As you step out into the world, strive to be forces of positive change, champions of justice, and beacons of hope in your communities. As you embark on this new chapter of your lives, know that the road will have some potholes. It is the Bay Area, after all, right? Unexpected detours and sometimes delays. But with the education that you have received, the skills that you have honed, and the values that make you you, I am confident that you will overcome every hurdle that comes your way. So go forth with courage, conviction, and an unrelenting belief in yourselves. The world requires some work right now. It requires solutions to problems that have persisted for decades. It requires help to address an environment that is buckling from the strain of generations of abuse. Individually and collectively, you are a force to be reckoned with. So in closing, I implore you to use your ambition, your passion, and your vision to ignite positive change and to eradicate hate, discrimination, and the most dangerous of them all, indifference. BCC is richer because of you, and we stand beside you now and for the rest of your journey, cheering you on and anticipating your success and your impact on the world. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Richardson. Good morning. My name is Kuni Hay, and it's my great honor to serve as the Vice President of Instruction at BCC. Participatory governance plays a critical role in the successful operation of a college, and we are honored to have such dedicated faculty, classified professionals, and student leaders. It is now my great pleasure to invite Berkeley City College Counselor Shannon Penn to come forward and provide remarks on behalf of the Faculty Senate.
Love you too. Dream like Martin Luther King. Lead like Harriet Tubman. Stand like Nelson Mandela. Challenge them like Shirley Chisholm. Greetings, BCC graduates. This is your call to action. Some of you may be familiar with how the call works. I named a few leaders that inspire me to rise to my best self, and now I want you to consider who inspires you to show up in your purpose. You may want to play like Steph or LeBron, hustle like Deborah. That's my mom. She juggled 2 jobs, raised a bunch of kids, including foster children, and managed to bake cakes and pies and serve slow-cooked meals to her family on a daily basis. This call to action is a reminder to move with the excellence that is within you and authentic to you. My name is Shannon Penn, and I greet you on behalf of my fellow BCC faculty members. It's an honor to be invited here to celebrate you and your academic achievements. I come to you via Oakland, where I was born and raised before moving to UC Davis to earn a bachelor's degree in psychology. I sat in the same seat you occupy now after earning a master's degree in social welfare here at UC Berkeley. I joined the BCC family in 2009 as a part-timer to help establish a learning community for our first-gen college students. And for the past 7 years, I've served as your coordinator of our Umoja Learning Community, which helps students transfer to 4-year schools. Shout out to Umoja. And to the Society of Scholars. And then last year, I joined the General Counseling Department as our first BCC transfer counselor. So graduates, allow me to give you a final assignment before you start your next chapter. First, take stock in the moment you're in. Capture the feelings and refer back to them the next time you need to be reminded that you got this. Second, no matter what profession you have chosen to pursue, business, communication, multimedia, or others, you are called to move with intention and purpose. Dream like Dr. King. Lead like Tubman. Stand like Mandela. And as you rise in your career, please channel your ambition in a way that serves the greater good. For example, you can use your academic achievements as a platform to go next level and then reach back. Reach back to lift up the community college students that are coming behind you. One of my favorite events in the Umoja community is when our alum come back to share what they've learned after transferring to four-year schools and mentoring others. It's in the spirit of Sankofa that we do this. We reach back to help our community. Someone needs to hear exactly how you got to your seat so they can envision themselves sitting there too. And whether you help 1 or 100, it's all good. We just need you to reach back. And if you're asking why you, well, because you're an inspiration. Think about your journey to this moment. You may have faced academic challenges, COVID-19, financial crises, but you made it through. Obama reminds us that we are the ones we've been waiting for to make this a better place for everyone. So, grads, I want you to look at the amazing person to your left and to your right. That's what success looks like. We are the ones we've been waiting for. So lastly, I'm a big proponent of the kind of networking that leads to meaningful relationships. So I want to encourage you to build a two-way circle of influence, one that serves you and the other part of it that serves everyone else. Who are the people you need in your life to help you succeed? Who will advise and support you after you leave BCC? And who needs you to be in their circle? How will you help inspire someone else to take your seat? So I was thinking of you all, grads, a few months ago. I organized a HBCU tour for some of our BCC students. And when we got to Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, one of the professors that was presenting was having a hard time getting our students to come down front, sit in that front row, that place that a lot of us avoid. But one of the students finally cooperated, and is cooperated in terms of coming down to the front row, and the presenter told him that he was sitting in the very same seat that was once occupied by Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Now, some of you know Dr. King graduated from Morehouse College. So just imagine what was going through that young scholar's mind, realizing the greatness that it once sat in that seat. He was speechless. And I'm pretty sure that moment was transformative for him. I know he wasn't the same the rest of the trip. So graduates, the experience made me think of you. Imagine someone overcome by the idea of sitting in your seat because you chose to live a life filled with purpose. So remember, dream like Dr. King, lead like Tubman, stand like Mandela, and inspire someone else to live with purpose just like you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. Okay, next I'm going to invite Emily Segal, who is the lab coordinator, science lab coordinator at BCC, and she will be addressing as part of that classified senate.
Hi, everyone. I'm honored to be here today as a Berkeley City College graduate student and a classified professional. And I'd like to start by telling you about all the different iterations of what I wanted to be when I grow up. And to be honest, I'd argue that I'm still very much growing up, but nevertheless, as a young girl in the 90s, I was told I could be anything I wanted to be. Even the president, as ambitious as I could be, and I was told I could be the boss of the country. And of course, to a young girl, that sounded pretty good, pretty cool. However, I also grew up during the Bush era. So pretty quickly, I realized I wasn't excited to be the president anymore. It was not a good look. Then, for a while, I wanted to be a helicopter pilot. And then fate hit me. And it hit me as Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. And all of a sudden, my dreams of becoming anything else but the next Britney Spears went flying out the window. So somehow this president to pilot to pop star pipeline has led me where I am right now, speaking at graduation about ambition. So what do I know about ambition? What does a person who has changed her mind so many times about what she wants to be and what path to follow know about ambition? And I have to be honest, this word, ambition, gives me pause because I used to be so caught up in what this word meant, caught up in the idea of the grind of hustle culture, the exhausting competition of functioning under capitalism, where we're told that our productivity equates to our self-worth, where if we don't finish college in 4 years, we're taking too long. My ideas of ambition started changing when I came to Berkeley City College as a student. I came here initially to take prerequisites for graduate school and ended up taking more classes than I actually needed. And as I was taking classes here, I began to really question what I wanted and why I wanted it, challenging the goals that I had. And once I started letting go of these rigid goals, of getting into a competitive graduate school, of having a certain amount of volunteer hours and research hours, meanwhile working every weekend and taking a full load of classes, I was completely exhausted and burnt out. And here's when my ideas about ambition started to really change. This is what I want to offer you today. I want to tell you what happened when I started to let go of the dreams that weren't serving me. Letting go of the definition of ambition that our society told me I needed in order to be successful. I started letting in parts of me I hadn't seen in a while, parts of me I didn't even know that I'd missed. My ambition ended up being different than I thought it would be. And I ended up building something that I value much more than ambition. I ended up building resilience. So at this graduation, at this point in your life, I want to challenge you to let go sometimes. I want to tell you that your ambition might not look the same as it did yesterday, as it did when you were a kid, or maybe next year, and that's okay. Sometimes ambition is having the courage to change lanes, to walk away, or to pause and retrace your steps. You're never too old, and it's never too late. Today, I get to work with my mentors, and I get to watch them helping students realize their goals just like me. I'm filled with gratitude that Berkeley City College wanted me to stay and work here. Thank you to my professors, my mentors, for believing in me and helping me get to where I am today. Congratulations to the class of 2024. And who knows, maybe someday I'll want to be a pop star again, but definitely not the president. Thank you.
Okay, now please join me in welcoming your associate student of Berkeley City College President, Christian Klishev.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yeah. All right. On behalf of the class of 2024, I'd like to welcome all faculty, alumni, friends, and family to the commencement ceremony of Berkeley City College. No matter what walks of life we all came from that led us to Berkeley City College, we can now say that we have made it. The sleepless nights powered by Celsius energy drinks and 14-hour study sessions in the Learning Resources Center were all worth it. We had veins popping out of our heads at 11:58 p.m. submitting our UC applications. We had journeys from a 1.6% in a class to a 90% in the same class in 2 weeks. True story. It was all worth it. Berkeley City College is different from any other community college. Some may say the one-building campus is a con about the school, but I've never seen a more lively campus in my life. I can say from personal experience that the atrium during college hour is not for the weak. Nowhere else can you go that has multiple events a day for every day of the week, for everyone to join and somehow provide free food every single time. The tight-knit but also welcoming space that is Berkeley City College welcomes all students of all different interests with open arms. My story is not different from any others. After high school, I was an aimless student with no direction in academia. I enrolled in Berkeley City College on a spontaneous evening in July, not even being in the United States, and my life flipped around that day. That same August, I was greeted with such hospitality on campus, and that day, BCC became my safe haven to eliminate the certainty of what I wanted to study. I met amazing people and grew both personally and socially. I was being exposed to so many resources on campus, and I knew it was imperative that I try new things. I started working on the student ambassador team. I started getting involved in the ASBCC. I was starting to find my voice, a voice that I didn't even know existed. I began spending more and more time on campus and found myself bringing this enthusiasm to others soon enough. I'm proud to say that BCC is now a more thriving community of involved individuals that truly care about student affairs than even the deans have seen in years. Prior to arriving at BCC, the only leadership experience I had was being a team captain for a sports team. My time here has completely changed that. The second I started to involve myself, I immediately realized how much I lacked. The knowledge I've learned on how to be productive on a team, be helpful in group discussions has been huge. I've learned to evaluate and effectively communicate with my community's needs, and I know that this will be the same case for all graduates and future students of Berkeley City College. BCC does an astounding job at getting students where they need to be. When helping students that come from disadvantaged backgrounds, I get so joyful seeing the looks on their face when I tell them that there are multiple departments with specific, tailored counseling to help them face their hardships. In my first semester, I remember having conversations working as a student ambassador with full families coming from war-torn countries. Now, in my fourth semester, seeing them making their way to their 9 a.m. classes is the most wholesome sight. Anyone is capable of getting degrees, learning new skills, and transferring to other institutions from here. It truly is a safe escape for everyone. I met some of the most genuine and supportive people of my life at BCC. Some of them are sitting in the audience today. To Jennifer, for being the first ever person I met on campus. To Pierce, for being my brother throughout the past 2 years. Cannot thank him enough. To Adi, to Dennis, to Jade, and to countless others that have been by my side throughout my 2 years. When you meet these people that come from such different places in life, your perspective truly shifts, and you are able to recognize that you are all here for one reason. You are united in the pursuit of education. More shout-outs to Andrea in the Career and Transfer Center for aiding me through my whole entire transfer process. Yeah, goes to show. The Learning Resources Center for being procrastination's best friend. The student ambassadors for being the best coworkers I could have asked for on campus, and the Associated Students of Berkeley City College team for their dedication to providing unwavering support and attention to students. And most importantly, to my family for their countless sacrifices to putting up with me spending 14-hour days at Berkeley City College, leaving at 8 a.m., coming back at 10 p.m., all exhausted from doing work and homework and such. Yeah, it's been truly amazing. Looking forward, in order for the future generations of dreamers to experience the goodness that is Berkeley City College, we need to shift the paradigm about community college. We are told that if you do not get into a four-year university right after high school, or if you don't have some sort of degree, you did something wrong. You got derailed. I've seen firsthand that this could not be further from the truth. Community college is a fresh start and an opportunity to try new things for anyone of all ages and backgrounds, and to get to wherever academic goal they have in sight. It doesn't matter what walks of life we took to get here and succeed from Berkeley City College. What does matter, though, is that I want everyone sitting here to always stay ambitious, to immediately exclude anyone in your life that doesn't support that ambition, and to always find new opportunities to learn and to never ignore one thrown your way. Thank you.
Thank you, Christian. Now I am pleased to introduce our President's Medallion Award and Chancellor's Trophy recipient. The President's Medallion is awarded to one student from each college in the district who meets the following criteria. They are a full-time student who is graduating or transferring to a four-year institution or professional program or school, carried a minimum of 12 units per semester and completed a minimum of 36 semester units, earned an overall GPA of 3.0 or higher, and have a record of active participation in leadership and extracurricular activities during their college attendance. I am honored to present this award to none other than Natasha Masson.
Thank you.
Yes. Natasha Masson was born in Berkeley and grew up in the surrounding area. She began attending Berkeley City College in 2022 and has been extensively involved in BCC's community ever since. Starting as a student ambassador, she helped students through their initial enrollment in gathering CalFresh signups and with grocery and lunch distribution. In her current position as a student assistant in the Career and Transfer Center, she works with the center's coordinator to revise student transfer applications, resumes, and cover letters. Natasha has also added to the vibrancy of campus by leading numerous club events with themes of financial literacy, career development, environmental advocacy, and more. She additionally served as a student trustee for the Peralta District, in which she represented student concerns in bi-monthly board meetings. In an effort to unify student voices on district matters, she has contributed to the creation of district-wide student governance. She will be graduating with not one, not two, not 3 or 4, but 5 degrees from Peralta. And she will be transferring to UC Berkeley's Haas School of Business. Take a photo together. Take a photo. Here, come out here. Now I have the honor of introducing your valedictorian, Derek Carver. I think I have something. Let me tell you a little bit about Derek. Derek Carver's journey to this moment is a testament to the profound impact of family, support, and steadfast friendships. As a loving husband to Stephanie and a devoted father to Declan and Dominique, Derek's pursuit of academic excellence is infused with the unwavering encouragement and love of his cherished family. Together, they form the key to his ambitions and achievements. Rooted in a tight-knit childhood friend group, their enduring bond serves as a constant source of inspiration and motivation, propelling him forward through life's challenges. Guided by the values instilled by his family and friends, Derek's dedication to his studies at Berkeley City College has been resolute. With an associate degree in business administration as his foundation, he now sets his sights on the Haas School of Business at UC Berkeley. Driven by a shared vision of success and a commitment to giving back. In every triumph and setback, Derek's loved ones have stood by his side, offering support and encouragement. Their belief in his potential has fueled his determination to excel, shaping him into the person that he is today. As he embarks on the next chapter of his academic journey, Derek remains deeply grateful for the love, guidance, and constant support of his family and friends. Their presence in his life is not only cherished, but celebrated, serving as a reminder that success is most meaningful when shared. Derek will be a major in business administration with plans to pursue a career in consulting, focusing on business development. Please join me in congratulating Derek Carver.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Derek Carver, and it is my esteemed privilege and honor to speak on behalf of Berkeley City College's graduating class of 2024. As I stand here today, I would like to thank all of the loved ones in attendance. Your presence means the world to me and my fellow graduates. I want to express my deepest gratitude to the world-class faculty and administration at Berkeley City College. Thank you. You have changed my life. Your tireless support has paved the way for our collective success. And a special thank you to John Nguyen, the heart of this campus. Without you, I would not be standing here today. To the Berkeley City College class of 2024, it is because of your dreams and your ambitions that I have found the strength and the courage to shine in my own life. And it's for that reason your light allows me to shine as well. And for that, I owe you all a lifelong sense of gratitude. For most of my life, there seemed to be no promise nor light. I failed repeatedly in my educational endeavors. I found myself homeless, sleeping on couches, and there were times I ended up in places so devoid of hope and opportunity, I felt an inevitable darkness looming over me, an inevitable fate that I believed I was doomed to face, a fate I believed that I deserved to face. But yet I stand here today because those who love me chose to never give up on me, my family and my friends. I've learned it is not the darkness that almost consumed us or the trials that threatened to bring us down that define us, but rather the moments we chose to define ourselves by getting back up and paving a future brighter than we could have ever imagined. So as we accept our past and we embrace our future, we become infinitely powerful. So as you go forward, class of 2024, shine bright and let your ambitions fuel your light. And may you encourage those around you to do the very same. Be relentless in your pursuit of your dreams. And remember the lessons that have gotten you here today, both the good and the bad. Life is a journey made of darkness and light, and it is certain that we will all experience times of both. But rest assured, the community here today, we have established and will be a beacon of hope, a source of strength and courage. Our light is a reflection of our hopes, dreams, and ambition. So as you set forth from this moment, may you burn so bright that it reflects the adversity and the perseverance you have overcome to reach this point. Know that there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that you cannot accomplish. My journey to this very moment began a decade ago. I received an athletic scholarship coming out of high school. I had promise, but unfortunately an injury during my collegiate athletic pursuits derailed all my future plans. Life seemed to spiral out of control for me. In the same year, I lost the opportunity to ever have a relationship with my father, and I associated with people that did not reflect my personal dreams for my life. This series of cascading events often left me wondering if I would live to see the next day. It was during this time I became a stranger to myself and to those who loved me. The birth of my children and meeting my wife became the beacons of hope that inspired me to persevere. And although progress is slow, I started bussing tables, taking one step at a time, putting one foot in front of the other. And fueled by the love and the support of my family, their encouragement drove me to work tirelessly, striving to provide more than I had ever had. But despite my efforts, I struggled, and I struggled to accept that it still might not be enough. And by pure coincidence, I found a flyer outside of Jupiter, and it read, "Free tuition, BCC." I said, I can do free, sure. A few weeks just after my daughter was born, I found this flyer, and I enrolled with nothing to lose and everything to gain. I came to Berkeley City College with little momentum and even less ambition, merely letting life pass me by and happen to me. Sometimes, just sometimes, even the smallest, tiniest speck of hope is enough to propel us into a life we could have never imagined, unlocking opportunities that we equate with fairy tales. Being here today in front of you, all of you, is nothing short of a miracle and is beyond my wildest dreams. Thank you, Berkeley City College. Thank you. And I'd like to take a moment and welcome my graduates to look back, find your loved ones, look at them, make eye contact with them. I will spend the next few moments addressing my loved ones. And as I do, please, this is on behalf of all graduates here. Yes, there we go. Wonderful. To my mom, to my aunt, and to my grandmother, it was your enduring love and belief in me that saw me through the toughest times, and I am here because of you. To my wife, who has seen in me what I could not see in myself, I am forever grateful. Your vision of who I could become has been a beacon during my darkest times. This one will be hard. To my children, Declan and Dominique, there will come a time in life when you might fear what is to come next in your own lives. But remember, love, it is a powerful thing. Your love changed my life. And as long as you stay steadfast to love, know that you can accomplish anything. And your love saved my life. And I love you both more than words can describe. My greatest accomplishment will always be being your father. And my greatest title will forever be Dad. And so to my fellow graduates, I will leave you with this, a quote by Marianne Williamson. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of this world, and your playing small does not serve the world. And there is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people will feel unsure around you. We were born to manifest the glory that is within us, and it is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we consciously give others permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Thank you, class of 2024. Thank you, everyone. Cheers. Please give a round of applause to the class of 2024.
So much love, right? Thank you so much, Derek. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce the salutatorian for the class of 2024, Jennifer Fong. Jennifer Fong is the lead student ambassador and campus life assistant at Berkeley City College. She is a student of the Society of Scholars and Asian American Pacific Islander Learning Community. Jennifer is a founding member of the BCC's AAIPI Lead Club, and then was the first president for 2 consecutive years. She's very thankful for her involvement in BCC's campus life, and she's really enjoyed interacting with BCC's ever-growing community of students, staff, faculty, and administrators. Jennifer loves cooking, baking, swimming, doing arts and crafts, and spending time with her friends and family. She has a passion for helping others, as well as an interest in health sciences. She's an advocate for mental health awareness, and she has earned certifications in CPR, first aid, and mental health first aid. Jennifer will be receiving an AA in liberal arts, social and behavioral sciences, an AAT in psychology, and an AS in health sciences. That's a lot. Thank you. After graduating, she will be transferring into Bachelor of Science in Nursing for a program to pursue career in pediatric nursing. Congratulations, Jennifer.
We're going to see how to go this way.
Okay, this is very beautiful. Let's see. Is it going?
I think so.
It looks like it. Make it?
I think
All
so.
right. Good. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So sorry, I think my cap is slipping off, but it's okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. All right. First, I'd like to thank all of you for being here to celebrate my fellow graduates and each of their extraordinary accomplishments. My name is Jennifer Fong, and I'm incredibly honored to be representing Berkeley City College's graduating class of 2024 alongside Derek Carver. My fellow graduates, I'd like to commend all of you for achieving this tremendous milestone. Your commitment and dedication to pursuing higher education is truly admirable and inspiring. Today, the students, faculty, staff, and administrators at Berkeley City College have come together to celebrate each of your unique journeys. Despite all of the obstacles, challenges, and hardships you've faced, you've managed to thrive, and I have no doubt that you'll continue to do so throughout your future endeavors. Here, our paths have merged, and I'm so grateful to be sharing these experiences and memories with you. For as long as I can remember, I've internalized academic pressures and multiplied them tenfold. I began to define myself by my grades, measuring my sense of self-worth in accordance with them. I strove for perfection, failing to realize that there can be so much beauty in imperfection. Increasingly, I sacrificed my well-being, both physically and mentally. Then, in April of 2020, my mom passed away from colon cancer, and I ceased functioning altogether. She was the most kind, caring, and selfless person I've ever known, and she'd been my biggest supporter. Without her, I felt lost, broken, and completely devoid of hope. I couldn't see a future for myself, so When the time came, I was unable to apply to universities, and I genuinely believed that I would never be able to pursue my passions with a career in healthcare. However, Berkeley City College provided me with another chance. I had no expectations whatsoever, and my first semester was entirely online. Even so, I found such a warm and welcoming community with BCC's Society of Scholars and AAPI Learn community. I was introduced to the variety of resources that BCC has to offer, which made my personal, professional, and academic goals feel all the more tangible. Venturing outside of my comfort zone, I became the president of the AAPI Lead Club, where I had the opportunity to contribute to BCC's ever-growing campus life. I was able to witness a steady transition from interacting online via Canvas and Zoom to interacting in person via the Welcome Desk and the Learning Resource Center, which is where I spent the majority of my time. The energy and liveliness that all of you brought was absolutely amazing, getting me through midterms, finals, transfer applications, and transfer decisions. I couldn't have done any of this without all of the wonderful people I've been able to meet while attending BCC. I'd like to thank my counselors, Christina Tang Rivera and Susan Kwong, the Associate Dean of Student Engagement and Basic Needs, John Nguyen, and the Basic Needs Coordinator, Izzy Villanueva, as well as my friends and family for their unwavering support. My mom continues to be my inspiration, and I hope to honor her by sharing this journey. Words cannot express how grateful I am for her. Lastly, I'd like to conclude by thanking and congratulating all of my fellow graduates. I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And congratulations to both of you, Derek and Jennifer, and all of our speakers so far. Let's give all of them another round of applause. Thank you so much.